se llama? El Melman Ace or someone like old school like that, yeah.
Órale.
Estará bien como el Melman Ace o alguien así.
You didn't have Mr. Capone cuando vino?
No, Mr. Capone no.
No.
No, quería programa
Sí, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Quería su feria.
Él quería su feria, no.
I understand, yeah, but...
So does that run club burn or what, eh?
Charlie, it's the customer's ride, man. We can't use it.
Bullshit. Where do you want to go, Vegas, Button?
Since I was 15.
Ándale,
You know.
So does that run club burn or what, eh?
Charlie, it's the customer's ride, man. We can't use it.
Bullshit. Where do you want to go, Vegas, Button?
You know.
What up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Offbeat And Unfiltered. I'm your boy, Louis D. And today we have some special guests in the house. We have Good Times Car Club. We have Sal and Rene in the house. How's it going, guys? Welcome to the... There we go. How's it going, guys? Welcome to Offbeat And Unfiltered Podcast.
So,
Bienvenidos.
Gracias, bro.
Gracias, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're live. We're live, man. So you guys have a show coming up, right?
Yeah, actually, we got a couple of shows coming up. We got a show this Saturday at Walmart on Avenue B. It's really, we're not, like, all we do is sponsor, bro. So we'll give them some awards. That way they can give out. That way they can give them out. And then they do everything. We don't, they charge, like, I think it's $20 a car. It's just to raise money for the Children's Hospital.
Oh,
so,
okay.
So we help them out with that. We'll show up. We'll be there to support them. But yeah, we do this every year. We've done it with Avenue B. We've done it right here on 8th Street with the neighborhood Walmart, and then we also done it at 32nd Street Walmart. So we try to help out. I mean, whenever they call for help. So.
And that's to benefit
the Children's Hospital.
The Children's Hospital from Phoenix.
Yeah, I think it's a Phoenix one. They do it every year. Walmart does it as a whole. Like Walmart everywhere does it. This time frame every year. So that's why we do it at night, because it starts getting hot for us.
It's getting hot now with this weather, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So it's from 5 to 9, I think, 5 to 9 or 5 to 10. Just a little kickback. They'll be out there. They'll be selling food. They'll be selling, different stuff just to raise money. This is like their biggest fundraiser they do. So
it's like a car show, full on car show, or it's just a show and shine, or
I would say a show and shine. They give away 20 awards. The management from Walmart picks the cars and stuff, so we don't have really nothing. Like I said, we don't have nothing to do with it. We other than we sponsor the event. We help them out promoting it, and then obviously support it. But yeah, they do everything. They, like I said, 20 awards. So
nice.
Not a little show, but last year they had maybe 40, 50 cars?
About 46, I think it was, when we totaled it up.
That's a good show.
Yeah, because we had to help them judge in the end, because they were just like, they didn't know how to, which one to pick. It's like a people's choice. So they walked around, they're like, what about this one? I was like, well, whatever you guys want to choose. So I mean, it's not like categorized, it's like a real show. So we just walked around with them and said, hey, just if you like it, put the plaque on it. So yeah, I think it was like 46, and we had different those cars. We had Jeeps, we had bicycles. That's pretty much for everything. Everything anybody who wants to bring anything out.
So it's an all car show.
All car show, family event. I mean, yeah.
Bicycle.
Yeah, bicycle. I mean, whatever you want to bring out. I mean,
yeah. They block off part of the parking lot. Free to the public. They won't charge nothing to the public. But they'll take like a $20 donation per entry. That way you can compete and try to get a plaque. Again, it's not always about the plaque. It's about just supporting the cause. So
When was the? So I know you guys from. I used to be Mi Vida Car Club back in the day.
damn,
Right.
yeah.
I was 15 when I first started getting into lowrider. I had a little beach cruiser,
Okay,
and I used to go to the shows right there at the Joe Henry Park.
okay.
Way back in the day when they.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much where everybody used to do the shows, right?
Yeah. So back in the day, so
everyone from there, you know.
I moved to Yuma in '89. Yeah, I think '89. No, '88, '88, '89. I had a mini truck back in the day, so when I moved to
Nissan mini
yeah,
truck, yeah.
Nissan, so I had a little hard body, '87 Nissan hard body back in the days, and that's like when everybody was building mini trucks. Damn, back in the days, if you had knockoff wheels, you were like the high end guys. It was all
Those were bolt-ons back
These
then
trucks
too.
had the wider wheels,
Yeah.
right? They had the wider wheels and they had
The low
not
profiles.
wide ones, but they were
The low
good.
profiles.
Low profiles.
yeah.
Yeah, it's very hard to find those now.
Yeah, they are, man.
Yeah.
Real hard to find.
And then back then were bolt-ons, not like every day now. You got
Everybody got
the knockoffs and
Knockoffs.
cheese balls and twisted and laced and all that. So back then it was all about bolt-ons. So
Yeah.
a little
Now-
bit different.
Yeah, some of the people are building mini trucks now. They're looking for the old school KMCs.
Those old school
Yeah.
And nobody has them. And who has them wants like $2,000-$3,000 for them. But I mean, more power to them if they can find them. So we have a mini truck again. My son built it, and but we kept it. So we're doing some work on
Man,
it.
I wish
too.
my dad would have kept that. He had a Toyota,
Okay.
an old school Toyota when I was a kid.
All right.
He had a big truck. He had a big, I think he had a Chevy truck. But it was all off-road, lifted
okay.
with the wheels, you know.
Yeah.
And then later on, he got a little truck. It was a little Toyota.
No, okay.
And knowing how they were going to be popular, I wish he would
Yeah.
We kept it. Yeah.
Yeah.
For real. I tore mine apart. I cut the top, suicide the doors. I did all kinds of stuff to my mini truck, and then ended up just throwing it away because I never put it back together. So I got into cars for a little bit.
Did you take it out to shows and stuff like that? And
Yeah. It was built, and then I did more work to it, and then finally it's just like I'm gonna do this and that. I had big dreams,
when did you
little
get to, the
pocket.
truck, to that truck? I mean, was it like a because there's different mods you can make to the trucks or
Yeah.
any type of car.
So
was it like a wild style type of modifications where everything opened up?
yeah,
the
so
hood,
my
everything?
truck, it got back in the day. They used to be like cobalt blue, just with a sliding rag, and then it got vandalized at my parents' house. So I took it to the CNC, to the Beltrons. I said, cut the top, suicide the doors. So they did all that. So my top would come off, suicide doors, walk through, and then after that, it never looked the same again.
And was you the first car club you started here in Yuma, or
So-
who did you start rolling with?
So when I got to Yuma, I started rolling with just those mini trucks back in those days. When you used to paint, my homie Manuel, he right there off of Avenue A, he used to do all the logos on the back windows of the mini trucks with a little. I don't know if you ever remember it. It had like a little street light, and then you paint your car on it. It said just us mini truck. You're talking about 89, 90.
I was born in 87.
Yeah, you're 3 years old. Yeah. So about that time, that's the first club I joined in Yuma was.
So it was like a sticker, or was it like
No,
a
it was
plexiglass?
airbrush.
Or
He airbrushed everything. Yeah.
On the window.
On the window.
Oh, that,
Yeah.
okay.
Back in those days, it was
Wow.
all about having your logo on the back of a window. So he did that for us, and then after that, it was a couple of other clubs we joined. But like Lowrider, when we started going to Lowrider stuff is when we brought Mi Vida from Globe, from the original chapter in Globe. We brought it here.
Globe here in Arizona.
Yeah, so that's where the founding chapter is from Mi Vida.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's with the plaques. I mean, when did that come? When did the first plaque come out? Like,
Damn, it
who started sporting plaques? I mean, I don't know if it must have been in Cali, right? But
Yeah. So locally, like, well, okay. So when I
so
came to
locally,
Yuma,
yeah, let's talk locally, yeah.
so I came to Yuma. I think the first plaques, the oldest plaques. You know what I've seen? I seen some Saints plaques, Los Saints
That's what I'm
back in the
saying.
days.
The Saints, yeah.
But like brass plaques, new class.
Yeah.
New class.
I remember new class. Yeah,
has
And that was the thing back then. You don't have all these in the Joe Henry.
Yeah.
Like nowadays, you have the CNC shops. You have people engraving and chroming
Yeah.
and cutting the plaques. Now back then,
It was all
you had you,
And I was about to ask you
you
that.
probably do it like freehand back then. I mean,
How
some
was it just
it's just
freehand?
freehand.
Actually, they make a mold, so you
Yeah.
make you, and then they because I made a couple of them for. As a matter of fact, I made a couple of them for new class back in the days. They make a mold, and then they pour the brass in the dirt like in sand.
Like sand, yeah.
And then they got it. Once it comes off all
They
rough. But
chip
they
it all
polish
off, clean it up.
Yeah, they sand it
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
But those are the
Yeah,
old
see,
school. I
I
think
think-
there's still some people that make them out of brass, but like everybody goes off to CNC.
Because I have that one right there since I was 15. When I was running with Uniques, that was the first.
Unless that seems like a brass plaque también.
That's
no?
still-
That's like
the
original.
first plaque that
Yeah.
I
The
got.
first
and I
ones.
kept the plaque, you know.
Yeah.
And I've had it since I had the bike, and then I got a Chrysler Cordoba,
Oh, okay.
73. Chrysler Cordoba, and I sported the plaque ever since then. I kept it, and
Oh yeah.
man, it was. I worked for Armando for a while with Crazy Cutting,
Crazy Karen? Okay. Cool.
and
I worked with him for a while too.
Yeah.
I learned a lot from them.
yeah, man, I learned a lot, bro.
And actually, when he won that truck,
Yeah.
when he won the truck of the year, that's when a lot of things changed here in Yuma. Honestly, a lot of people started seeing what he did, and well, that's why Crazy
Yeah,
Cutting
man.
became
I
Crazy
was,
Cutting.
I was working with him since I was a kid at the shop,
Yeah,
at his house actually, when he was making the crazy, what's that, a crazy creation truck.
Crazy creation.
Yeah,
Crazy
man.
creation truck. I remember we used to get there from 7 in the morning,
Yeah.
leaving at 12 midnight,
yep.
taking
Yeah.
apart bolt by bolt,
Bolt,
bro.
yeah.
Everything, todo, aparto, todo, everything, make
Yeah.
everything, patch everything.
Yeah, they honestly, I mean, they started a lot with the engraving and stuff back then. You know,
Yeah.
nowadays, I mean, there's so much competition out there. You got so many people. It's really hard to really
I
do.
did some engraving too, man.
Yeah.
I did some engraving, some plaques, some chains.
Charms, yeah.
Everything, man. Whatever no que me mandaron, you know, I used to
Yeah.
engrave. I mean, I did a 22, a 9, a big old cuerno de chivo.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, I
Yeah.
took
Huh?
some parts to LA to get it plated and all that. It was a fun ride, man.
Yeah.
To be honest, I was there for a good while.
No, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
crazy
enjoy
how little Yuma, you know, especially, I mean, credit to them, right? Because there's a lot of cars that get built out of that shop that just top contenders wherever they go, you know. I mean, they're big money cars, but coming out of Yuma, so kind of.
I haven't done it in a while since like 2019.
Damn.
Yeah. And the last time I was with that I rode to a car show was the last time he won the truck
Oh,
of the
okay.
year.
That's good, you know.
The last time he won the truck of the year, and that was the Vegas Super Show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And man, those were fun, man. Those were fun.
Yeah.
Getting there at Friday, and right away, man, take the car apart, start cleaning everything, mirror, everything, little bolt by bolt.
Yeah, yeah. See, back in those days is when everything was about modifications. Because, like, if you look at his truck, it was all like everything open, the whole body would lift off.
crazy, man.
Everything was crazy, and now it's more like just clean stuff. Like they don't do too much modifications, or if they do, you can't really tell. Like if you look like at like even Game Over, even Orlando
I remember
from
Game Over,
from
the
Roller,
caddy, yeah,
from
man.
Rollers
That was
Only.
nice, caddy.
His car, same thing. It was all like everything open, crazy,
opened up.
See.
But then you look at the new cars, like the new Lowrider of the year,
Like the
stuff, they're
captain,
just-
like the captain. Was it the captain? Fuck, the blue one that they
Bomb?
just the bomb.
Yeah.
That one's one bomb of the year. I helped build that part of that. I had a piece of that, and that one. I mean, it looks simple, but there's a lot of
There's a lot,
There's a
yeah.
lot of modification. But if
gotta-
you don't really know
You just-
or you're not looking for it, you'll oversee it.
Yeah.
But if you're one who's really like, you'll see the modifications on it.
What are the new modifications now like? Because back then, they used to look at everything. I mean, and Crazy Creation Truck was the one that pretty much showed every single little detail that he could imagine. Because he had, like I said, literally every bolt on there was engraved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. So
Theoretically, yeah.
then now that's the biggest thing, like the engraving part. I mean, different engravers everywhere. Just the engraving. Look, I think more now it's more of the cleaning, the craftsmanship, like just like Rene said, like you look at the car, and if you really don't know the car, you're gonna say, oh, it's just a nice, super nice car, but oh, you didn't notice that the hood, like the top is dropped 3 inches, the doors are molded on the bottom. It's just stuff that they do. They just make it look cleaner than the original body lines. I think that's what they're, and then the paint jobs. I mean, the paint jobs are crazy now. So.
And also, the cars too.
Yeah.
Like the most popular cars will always be the most popular cars. The Impalas,
Yeah.
the big body, you know, everything that's like the Monte Carlos, Regals, and all that.
Yeah. Yeah. G bodies.
G bodies.
The Cadillacs.
It just depends what that person's looking for and what they, and of course, like everybody else, they've seen it somewhere else. I want a car like that.
Yeah.
That's how I started in the beginning. I wanted a Regal, and I got myself a Regal, and I've had it since 2000.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's just people have their different preferences, but like you said, it's the most popular ones.
And
of course, everybody grows up. What do you want? A 64.
And styles change too now.
Definitely.
I mean, our kids are growing, and there's different generations now, and there's different styles of cars. Like the Euros are in right now a lot. They're big. And back then, and still to this day, I still remember there was a Euro class.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I remember it was a Euro, yeah, because it competed for Euro of the Year, right? It was
Yeah.
Passion of the Christ. Remember that car?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was a crazy looking car. It was a Nissan, right?
Yeah.
Nissan
Sentra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was Nissan Sentra.
Orange or yellowish.
It's like a orange, like a goldish orange, no?
Yeah.
Then Casanova, remember Casanova? He was like a Nissan 300Z from New Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
That car, I mean, that car came back out. It's still back out now, but it's a total different. That was actually, that's the first car that's known to hit like perfect score, like at a lowrider show score points. Like
To this era?
yeah, so nobody, I mean, I know now they changed it so nobody can really hit a perfect score, but he was the first one to be like, hey, he got perfect score, and I think it was in Vegas too.
Yeah.
He was from Rollers too, but New Mexico.
From Rollers Only?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I remember we rolled with Rollers Only after Eunice was, Eunice stopped for a minute, so everybody rolled with Rollers Only
Okay.
for a good while, and man, it was fun, man.
Yeah,
It was fun, like I said, those shows, following the tour itself is fun.
yeah,
It's-
yeah. That's one thing we try to do.
You
I
gotta
mean,
follow the tour. I mean, if you're
as-
competing for something of the year, or
yeah,
or just even for fun, just to follow the tour,
yeah.
it's always been fun.
Yeah, that's something we try to do, like, just do our little 2 cents, try to put little Yuma again, showing them up, showing up in the map. Like we'll try to go to like the bigger shows, like Vegas. We're always in Vegas, Arizona Super Show. Like that's one of our shows that we go to all the time. As a matter of fact, next month, we're gonna take a couple of cars. I'm taking my Harley. Compa's
Nice.
taking his daughter's pedal car. We're going to
Those
Utah.
pedal cars are dope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
those little cars are dope, dude.
that's like I always tell Sal, like that's our next generation. My daughter, that's my mini me. She's been at it since we were young, and since she's been young, and her pedal car has, man, for it to the way it was from the beginning to the way it is now. I mean,
And there's so
we're-
many.
we're up there.
Styles of pedal cars, huh? Like
Yeah.
there's little, like the bombs. There's even those little fire.
yeah, there's
fire
different
engines.
ones.
I've seen fire
That's what we got.
engines.
We got a fire a
Those are
fire
cool,
engine.
too.
It's painted just like my car. I put hydraulics on it.
Oh,
It lifts
that's
up and
cool.
down, side to side. Has murals on it. I mean, we got best of show, which she was ecstatic about it when we got it at the Arizona Super Show. We never thought we'd be at that level, but we try to be humble when we go to these shows.
That's
Like
cool, man.
we don't really go to compete. We just want everybody to know, like, what
Show
can
your art.
what can a town with 4 letters in its name can do, and that's what we try to do. Put Yuma on the map,
That's what's up, man.
And they trip out like, where are you guys from? And that's
Because
what
a
we
car
do.
show, it's not just showing your car. it's not just showing your car. It's an art show.
Yeah.
It's a gallery. It's like going to an art show, like a gallery. Yeah. I mean, you're looking at a badass car. You're looking at the murals, the pen striping, like I said, the engraving,
everything.
It's a badass art show.
It's just like
And there's even art there itself
Yeah,
too.
definitely.
Like murals and
And it makes it and
canvases and stuff like that.
and it shows the people that do it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? You would never think, like, I've done my murals and stuff, and you know, my compa here is we've gotten our stuff from trophies in San Luis Mex. And people think, wait, Mexico? And he's one of the best guys around, bro, that does all that, man. I mean, we take it to him. But yeah, Realistics, we used to go to the shows out there in the Bosque. Coniram, man, he moved to Phoenix. But we've seen him.
Had a good show, right?
Mexicali, La Familia,
Aslan,
Aslan, good show out there. So.
all them. So yeah, I mean that's how we do the shows. I mean, we try to go as much as we can where we can.
También El Centro, La Gente.
La gente.
La Gente, that was a big show too.
Yeah,
That was a big show too, yeah.
That was a big show. Yeah, that's like, because I'm originally, like, my younger years was right there in Calexico, so I grew up on that side. So,
La Gente, stuff like that out
like
there.
one of the first guys that I met that had like a lowrider and stuff was Toño, which is one of La Gentes in Imperial Valley. That's like one of he was like, damn, I was young when I met him, and he was like in a Maxima back in the days, but yeah, that's one of the guys like, hey, that's kind of what I want to do. So
What was your guys' first car? Your first car that you got? You said your first truck. It was a truck, right?
yeah, no, my first car.
First car that you said
You don't want to know my
You
first car.
don't even know. Why don't you ask him the question? Ask him how many cars he
I
has.
know how many cars I have
I
now.
want to know about that first project car, bro. Like those first for you two guys. Your first project.
I had so honestly, back in the day, I've been low range since I was in high school. I was a little gangbanger, you know. We got stereotyped back then, of course, but I started growing up, and we wanted to make it look nice. So
and there was no hydraulics back in the day. You know,
it was
put tabarrotes, right?
There you go. Or you would cut the springs or heat them up. I had a '93 Honda Civic with 13s with low profile tires. And then I jumped to a Regal. That one I didn't do much on it. In the Regal I have now, I got it in 2000. Ever since then, it was no turning back. That's all. That's what I've had.
So it was the Honda. That was your first.
The Honda was my first one.
Slapped the first.
My first, I slapped 13s on it. Then they stole it, and then I jumped to something else. I got a Regal.
Bro, easy to jack.
Yeah, and then I got a Regal. And that one I just slapped rims on, just cruised it. And then when I really wanted to get into it, I got another Regal, and that one was like, I learned how to do hydraulics. I learned how to build them. I know, so that's I learned all that, and I started doing everything myself, and there's no turning back after that.
Nice. What about you, Sal?
The first car I wanted to get was an '83 Regal. We went to I was 7th grade, maybe. Me and my pops were in summer because we used to travel all the time. So all my school, except when I got to high school, all my school was, we would follow the La Corrida, the letters. So we were in Salinas, and like I was in 7th grade. I said, hey, buy me a car. And like, oh, let's go look at it. So we went to go look at it. The car didn't want to start. I ended up driving out of there in a 1979 Mustang hatchback, bro. I thought it was bad. Drove that around, well, I was in junior high. Got to Yuma, got it taken away a couple of times. And then my sophomore year, that's when I got the mini truck. But yeah, I drove it that was my first ride right there. I had like 4 6x9s in the back. No, I had some red, old school, inky wheels, some shit like that.
But the sound systems, though, man.
I had like 6x9s thrown in the back.
Man, back then you used to put your home stereo speakers in the back. Throw it in the back.
Get some
so box of the speaker ready, let's throw it in the back. If it fits, it goes.
And pack the trunk with
rattle, yep.
Yeah. And how did you start your first trophy truck? I mean car.
Oh damn. That had for me that had to be the mini truck.
That was your first trophy car that competed.
Yeah. So that's
me.
Like,
Me, when I had my Regal, I was like, you know, I'm going to paint it. I'm going to do some patterns. And my mom passed away of cancer, so I dedicated her. So I put a mural on the trunk. I never thought I'd be to the caliber I'm at right now. But this guy right here is the one that gave me that push that, you know, I was going to, I hit him up one time because, I mean, I'm the type that everybody tells me your car looks badass. I'm like, you know. And then one time I wanted to go to a super show and I was like, I didn't have that step. Like I felt like, nah, it's not there yet. So I hit him. I was like, hey, bro, what do you think? He goes, what do you think? He goes, what are you waiting for? He goes, there's nothing wrong with your car. We go. You know what I mean? I was like, are you sure? He goes, bro, you're good. For me, it was a respect for this because like everybody looked up to him. I was like, all right. And that gave me the push. So from there on out, I started modifying, started upgrading. And then I was in another club then. And then these guys were after me for a while. And then finally I made the jump. And then hasn't been no looking back since then. And I mean, this guy has them, you know, just the way he talks sometimes. Just tell, hey, you know what? Yeah, he's the one that got me to that caliber. Because I still remember it was at the Super Show. It was Arizona. I was like, bro, goes, I don't know if I goes, just take it. He goes, your car's there. Like, you're ready. Sure enough, I took it. I didn't win, but hey, I got so many pictures, everybody looking at it. You know what I'm saying? But I made it there, you know what I mean? It's the memory and you know, and ever since then, I mean, I started doing shows and like here, like with us now, like we try to do 2-3 out of town shows every year. I said just to put our name on the map, you know? Just take it.
There you go. What's up? Let's give a quick shout out to our viewers real quick. Got to tap in with them real quick.
Cool.
What up, Calvin? That's the homeboy Calvin Truber Taylor. He says when you cut up your car or truck with hydraulics, does it devalue the car? So I mean,
it all depends.
Pretty much once you start modifying your car, once you strip that paint, that's a modification. It devalues the car, but it makes it valuable as well for collectors, right?
Well, and that's the thing. So if you look at like collectors, they look at our cars, they're like, you're ruining the car, you know what I mean? Because our suspensions are not good no more. Like, as far as like, oh, I need it, numbers matching, all that is not good for that. I mean, to me, they're more valuable because it's what I like. Yeah. But a lot of people, look at it like we support a lot of like our local snowbirds during the winter when they do their events, and they all ask us, they're like, what are you guys doing? How come your wheels are so small?
And you know who's a lowrider hater? Do you guys know about? You guys follow the UFC, right? Joe Rogan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Joe Rogan. He's like, what are they doing to those cars, man?
Yeah.
Those cars should just stay original. Fix up the engines. Just fucking roll the engine, you know.
Yeah.
You know who had the same attitude was that one guy that did the that one guy that does that show or Dirty Jobs or whatever. Did you ever see that episode when he came down here?
No.
And he got it. No one's in here.
Jobs?
Yeah, I forgot his name. He does Dirty Jobs where he'll go and do like clean sewers and stuff. Well, I don't know how it was. There was an episode where he got in a lowrider car. They tore him up, bro. He was hopping in, bro. He got tore up, bro. So them guys just don't know what we do with those. You know what I mean? But as a value, it's the person.
Yeah.
I mean, like my car. Like you tell me, how much is my car valued? There's no value on it. I mean, it's no value. There's nothing. I mean, I put a lot of money into it. Yeah. But if you break it down,
to put the value to
but
if
that's
right?
what
It takes a collector.
But if that's what you're looking for, like somebody could say, oh, like you look at like I don't know if you know the founder of Streetwise Car Club, right?
Yeah.
He has or had, because I think he just sold it, his 57 Rag. Beautiful car. You know, to me, you know, it's a beautiful car, but some people that aren't into it, like, he just ruined it. It's a 57. They should have big tires and
right, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hot
rod style, and it's like you're ruining the car by doing that. It just depends on the person.
It depends on the person.
Yeah, if you're into low riding, the more you do to it, you know it's gonna be more expensive. But if you're not, you don't think it's worth anything. But
because I mean, you could put a badass bombita in in a nice hot rod right next to each other. It could be the same car.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they both look badass next to each other.
Yeah.
One has the big blade rims, right?
Yeah.
And the other one has the spokes. And they both look just as clean.
Yeah.
And even when you change the spokes and you put the caps on there with the original rims and everything,
rim,
and they still look nice.
Yeah.
You know? It all depends on the style, like you said, and just changing the wheels, you know, gives it a big difference, you know?
Huh?
Yeah. I mean,
every car, whether it's a lowrider, whether it's 4-wheel drive, whether it's a Euro, whether it's basically all the same. Because I mean, you can have the same paint job on a 4-wheel drive truck. You can have the same paint job on a Euro. You can. It's all. It just depends on the value of that person. What they want. That's their car.
And there's different styles. Bro.
There's different styles.
Different styles, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
And there is that classic. There's that classic division in the lowrider. They keep it all classic, nice and smooth. Everything's like mint condition, everything just how exactly like out the factory.
Yeah.
And those are the ones that say, you know, just keep it original like that. They don't do no modifications, so just paint it, chrome everything out again how it was. And there's some that don't even chrome out the engines. They go and hey, I want this.
They painted the original paint,
You know, black with the red,
Yeah.
everything, just exactly how it was.
But if you notice, those guys are very humble, and they just when they go to shows, they don't go to win. They're out there having fun and drinking. I mean, that's
the car they used to ride, maybe back in the day with their pops. And shout out to Viejito's Car Club from LA, huh? They have all the original OG cars, huh?
Yep.
Crazy George out there.
I used to like when he used to come down to Yuma with the what's that? With the alarm?
The sirens.
The sirens.
Yeah. That was cool. The Felix, the cat in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that about, bro? I never knew what the Felix the cat. What does that represent? The Felix the cat.
I think it's everything from that Felix Chevrolet.
For the
Felix
Chevrolet
in LA. That's where it all comes from. So
that was their logo. That was their. So they just started on the Chevrolet. They started bringing them out.
Felix the cat blew up on more on bombitas like you're talking about, more on that style of cars. But like you said, like Viejitos is out there. Like they've always been strong.
Also, the art, going back to the art on the car, the pen striping, all the striping, same. There's different styles of pen stripes. For hot rods, it's more pointy, right?
Yeah.
More pointier, and then for lowriders, it's more swirls, curves, more
especially in Arizona. Arizona, if you go to California, they're more on the straight line still, with the little swirls at the end, maybe a little, but out here like Phoenix, them guys over there, they like a lot of the swirls. We use Chavo out there in Phoenix to do a lot of our cars. Locally we have Carlitos. I don't know if you know him. He's old soul tattoos, no?
Old soul,
So he's right there off of 4th Avenue next to Jector's Burrito. So he does really clean work, high end stuff. So locally we have him, like that's cool too. Like we have somebody that at that caliber of striping. But yeah, I myself like more straight lines and swirls. And that sometimes I go out there to Chavo and he's used to that, but I tell him, hey, you know, for us or for me, just straight lines.
There was this one white dude back in the day too. I forgot his name. He passed away.
Yeah.
But the white dude, right? He was
an older guy.
He used to do all the pen stripes for all the rides here, right?
He'd come in the trailer.
I know who you're talking. That's who actually showed.
Was it
Angelo?
Angelo.
Yeah.
That's actually.
He does some clean work.
That's actually what I think Carlitos learned from him a little bit. Then he just expanded it. But he was out here all the time. He did. As a matter of fact, one of my son's bikes, he striped it, and he still don't want to take it off. He has just the frame in one of his rooms at his house, and he don't want to touch it because Angelo did it. Like that's one of the last things Angelo did out here before he got sick, and then he couldn't do it no more. But.
I remember he used to get down.
Yeah.
And doing pinstripe, man, that takes a lot of control, wrist control, and then twisting the pincel and everything, you know.
The pressure and all that.
Learning how to.
I saw what's his name from LA. His logo's a rabbit.
Bugs.
Mugs, yeah.
Bugs.
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 is
Bugsy,
from
Bugsy.
Phoenix.
No, because what's up?
Yeah. Kind of greaser looking dude.
Fonzie.
Yeah.
Fonzie.
Yeah.
He did some clean work too,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I remember when he came down to do Armando's truck. He did some clean ass work on Armando's truck, man, too.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of talented people out there, man. There's crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot of talented, man. A lot of talented people. And the murals.
Murals,
Even
yeah.
from the small little stencils, they could do
Yeah.
badass art.
That's our guy in San
Badass
Luis,
stencils, yeah.
trophies. You give him a picture and he'll put on anything you want.
And it's crazy too, cause we kind of did a little bit of murals on my bike that I had. He's like, well, check this out. So we cut out from a magazine, we cut a skull and everything, le cortamos los ojos y todo.
And just
And he's
sprayed it
like,
over.
Check this out. I was like, oh shit. And then we just do a little bit of this, a little bit of
touch
that.
up.
And
Yeah.
a little bit of pencil here and there. And it's like, oh damn.
Pop out.
And we're not even artists or anything like that. And that just came out clean as hell. Like if someone
did it.
airbrusher did it like a professional,
Yeah.
you know, it came out nice.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's different styles of doing
Yeah.
different art. Yeah, it's tight,
No,
yeah.
for sure. Yeah, a lot of people don't believe sometimes. Like my Lincoln, and again, like he was just saying. I mean, we go to show off the cars, and honestly, like if you win, it's cool. Like you get an award, but a lot of times the biggest award is people like a badass car,
That's
like
wild.
yeah,
What the hell, yeah, that's
you know,
for sure.
like my car. I got it off of one of the old members. He was trying to sell it, so we got it off of him. But that one has like all like older passed away like Mexican movie artists, and a lot of people are like, is that like stickers on it? You would clear? I said, no, it's all just freehand.
The homie True is saying he's seen a 64 go for 80 to 90 racks.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Easy.
Remember, guys? Do you guys remember Pawn Stars?
Yeah.
Pawn Stars?
Yeah.
Remember when that dude took the Lowrider?
El-
Was it a Regal, right? Was it a
It
Regal?
was it a Regal or
I
Colors?
think it was a Regal,
I
right?
think it was a Regal. It was
Yeah.
older, like a 79. He took it to something customs, that one other dude.
Count Custom.
Count Customs, and he juiced it. They put the word juiced it.
think,
I remember that. And Chubbs.
Chummy buddy, right?
Chubbs or Chubby,
1,000, right? Por ahí?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Viejito came out, he's like,
What did you do?
what did you do to this car?
Yeah.
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 There was some clean rides right there, man. And then Pawn Stars, that one Cadillac that Viejito got for his anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that was a beautiful car. And
But yeah, speaking of prices, man, it's crazy how like back in the days, used to go down the street, get $600, $700, Regals, Cutlass.
that's like I see back then. Yeah,
Not
man.
even free, bro. You'd go knock on the door, and a little lady comes like, what's how much for the car? Honey,
take
just
it.
come pick it up. It's yours, all right.
Now, if it runs, it's 10 grand, man.
Yeah.
Any G body.
That all happened after COVID, actually.
Yeah, and then
It just
never
you started getting
went back.
people just they just started buying them at a high price, and now it's like, man, Regals back then, like I said, were cheap. Now they're just the same as pricing of you trying to get a
Back then, yeah.
64.
They were cheap. Back
Yeah.
then when I was like 15,
Yeah.
still, like I used to look at prices for cars too, and I was like, damn, they want 800 for this cool
Yeah.
ass car. Wow.
You get one for like 1,200 with
Yeah.
rims, and you're like, oh shit.
Like I bought my first car. It was the Cordova,
Oh,
and I was working at Pollo Loco.
okay.
And I bought it for $1,000 from this old lady out there in the foothills.
Yeah.
And
And back then, that was cheap,
car was-
and you were thinking, hey, that's a cheap price.
I
I'm
thought it
getting
was a
it.
cheap car for this classic. I was
Yeah.
like, wow, this is a badass classic, and everything's original, everything's nice and everything. I was excited. I was like, man, I'll fix it up, put 13s and everything. It was
Yeah.
a peach color, bro. It was a peach color. The lady had it in the garage.
There was a couple of them, no?
Yeah, there was two. Yeah,
There was two.
Yeah.
Uniques, no? Unique.
Uh-huh.
One was
Yeah.
yours or what?
My video one had the 76,
Oh, okay.
the brown, the root beer brown.
All right.
Mine was
Yeah,
the orange.
yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember Uniques. Used
I
to
still have it right
uh,
there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. But I gave it to my parents.
Oh, yeah.
You know, mandaron a pintar. It was root beer. They tried to paint a root beer brown. But man, this is what sucks about. You gotta know who you take your car to, man.
Tell us
Estos
about
vatos,
it.
Estos vatos, they just straight up painted over the paint, over the nice candy paint that were not candy, but it was metallic.
Yeah.
It was a Corvette orange,
Okay.
and it looks like they just sanded it a little bit. y le tiraron la pintura. And within a year,
Yeah,
everything was
you see
peeling off.
the orange coming out.
Man, I told my parents, you should have kept it the way it was.
Yeah.
It was nice like that. You just slap the original rims back on there. And
Yeah,
that's
I wanna-
fine, you
Bruised
know?
it. Yeah.
Yeah. But I still got the car right there, you know.
Cool.
Man up, you know, doing the paint job. And
There
There you go.
14s, and that's it, though.
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
No, nothing too-
Sometimes
Nothing
that's
too
even
crazy.
sometimes it's even best. I mean, yeah, we got sometimes driving your car, driving your hydraulics, having the hydraulics on it, man. You wear out tires quick, or
And you bounce like
yeah, you're probably,
Yeah.
yeah, you hit one bump, you're all over the place. So sometimes just having a car with rims on it is like, all right, cool.
What about the airbags? What do you guys think about airbags? Are you guys for airbags or against airbags, or it depends the whip?
If you have a truck, they're nice.
Yeah,
For SUVs,
yeah,
trucks,
yeah.
SUVs, trucks.
Maybe,
Keep it PG. Keep it
yeah, yeah. I mean, they're cool. It's respect there, but it's not like having a lowrider. You know, you gotta have the hydraulic.
yeah.
You gotta have the juice, as they say, not the
and,
not the.
and the sound too, right?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
the airbag goes, you hit it,
And then you hear the compressor.
and
Yup.
you gotta wait at least like 2 minutes to. You know,
Just enough. Yeah.
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 Yeah, not for
I
us,
mean-
or at least for me on trucks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what's on it.
Oh, my son put airbags on his
And I always wanted-
63
yeah.
wagon.
Like I was like, man, I don't want to be bouncing
Yeah.
Yeah.
when I'm riding, you know, during cruise night. I was like, I've always wanted airbags though. I like that. I like the
stiffness of it.
¿cómo se llaman los hydraulics? Pero I was chubby back then. I was 285 pounds. I was like, I want to be like, stop, you know. But you know, like
Yeah.
I like the airbags porque it's like, you know, stable, just smooth ride. Pero I think for to set the hydraulics, it would be for depends the ride. Maybe like an Impala, something like that.
Yeah.
Rigo, Monte Carlo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a given on those. I mean,
Depends the ride, yeah.
yeah.
But for mine, since I don't pinche lanchota grandota, you know, I should be like,
Oh yeah.
Or I mean, if you build like a low rod, even if it's even if it's a monte with 24-inch rye rocks or something, airbags is cool there, I guess. I just don't think for something on 13s or 14s to be on airbags.
I
But
had the 14s because the 13s they gastaban.
It's too heavy.
yeah.
See. So you got the show coming up. I made you guys here a little flyer, so we can let the people know about the upcoming show. At the Senior Center. It's going to take place on 20th and 13th. That's this Saturday at Walmart.
Yeah.
And we also have a Delphonics coming through.
That's
Are you guys going to that show or? I don't
you know
know.
what?
It's 4th of July weekend.
Yeah, I know they. I don't remember. I think it's Alicia that hit me up about they were gonna have some car. They wanted to have some cars out there and stuff. At the end, I didn't hear nothing else about it, but we'll probably go check it out. I don't know.
It would be nice, man. It would be nice to get some guys out there.
Yeah.
Can reach them.
Delphonics go hand in hand with Lowrider.
Yeah,
The
definitely.
East Side Story, vinyls and everything. That's how,
Yeah.
pretty much
Yeah.
how I found out about the oldies and all that.
Right.
The
Yeah.
vinyls and the cassettes.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you guys look back there at the East Side Story, those were the original lowriders from back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
¿Verdad?
That's it.
Kragers.
That's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Guess like the 70s or
Maybe even
¿qué años
before.
será ahí?
Maybe even before. No, but the East Side was the 70s.
Yeah,
East Side Storage was the 70s.
I had a copy of the first Lowrider magazine that came out. That had the chick with the coat.
With the coat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was in 80s, man.
It was,
When it first came out.
no, 70,
No, 77.
77.
77 was the first one.
77.
When
It was
they-
77.
That's what it stands for, huh? 77.
77. That's the it
Yeah.
started.
That's the year it started.
That's when I was born. That's how I
That's
remember.
not a good year then.
Yeah, man, good times with Lowrider, man.
So, eat, breathe, and sleep Lowrider, bro.
Y
That's
sí, porque, como te digo, getting ready for a show, se amanecían desde all day getting ready for the show.
Tell me about it. When it's
shows.
show week, man, we're fucking conversing like, okay, who needs help with what, when, where, why, and we're fucking ready to roll, get everything situated. I mean, we're the night before we leave. We're out there trying to help everybody load
And
up.
getting with the members, how many members do you guys have in the car club?
right now. It's
Active members with active
Seven.
cars.
seven members.
7 members.
7 members. Cars, at least 7. But some of us have more than one. So, yeah. But
4 pedal cars,
yeah,
2 bikes,
2 bikes,
3 strollers.
Yeah.
Strollers tienen también?
Yeah.
Say.
Is it like the old school strollers
Yeah.
with the big wheels?
No.
So the little ones get this
little
wood,
one.
like look,
It's got
like
a wood
wired
seat,
wood.
little trays.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 of those or
Man,
2.
that's cool.
We got 3. They have 3, 4.
So
4
pedal
of
cars
them.
actually, how many grandkids you have? How many grandkids you have?
I go
6.
pedal-
So he has 6 pedal cars. I have 3. Our other member has a bike. One of our other men has a bike, the strollers, and a pedal car. So
Yeah.
we get the kids involved too. That's one
Yeah.
thing about us.
That's really cool that you get the kids.
That's-
Honestly, if the
yeah.
kids all bust out at the same time, you're gonna have like 20 different things out there
Yeah.
between pedal cars, strollers, bikes.
And they even have the little model cars too.
Yeah.
Oh, we have those too.
We have those
Well, they have
model
the
cars.
remote control cars.
Yeah.
Remote control
Yeah,
cars.
we have those too. I think we have what, 5, 6 of those.
Cuando apenas salieron those little ones que eran del Lowrider brand.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's in.
They had that little wire
Yeah.
attached to it. It was hot.
Andale.
Oh, they
Yeah.
It was a
But it-
purple Impala.
But
I had one of those.
but if you knew how to build out of the model cars, you get the little motors and get the string wire, make your own hydraulics on them. That was back in the day too. But now they have a remote control car. I mean, now they
I
got
know.
Monte Carlos. Of,
Now all you need is $500 and you can.
I know my homie showed me one when I was going to the barber school out there in Central, and he had a green
Impala.
Impala.
Yeah.
And it was remote control, and that shit
Yeah.
like 4 wheels sideways, acá con 3.
He has two.
And I was like,
Yeah.
damn. how
He
much
has
that
2. I
cost?
have
It's
one.
like-
One of the
it's
other members has like 4.
Like $500, $600. I was
Yeah.
like, damn.
I used to do modifications also, like do
That's
like a
just
regular
stock.
car. That's just stock. You can put money. I mean, they got
Yeah.
chrome undercarriage. You got
Engraved.
chrome engraved. I mean,
Just like a real car.
see,
but
and
it's a
they go to
little
car
model
shows
car,
too,
yeah.
bro. They have their own RC
Their own
RC
section
lane,
on-
bro.
yeah.
You know, they got a little town, little pull in. You know,
I
but
seen it on the reels that I checked
Uh-huh.
on the.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
We build one. We
Yeah.
actually for our show, like we do a show in February at the Fun Factory, which is really like our show.
Our
Like the
annual
one
show.
we do annually. We also do the tacos and tunes. That we do with the city, but it's really we organize the whole show part. So we take care of that. They take care of the taco side. But we did a little town of like our sponsors, and then we had a couple like when you go downtown Main Street, the marches.
I mean,
The
those.
little cars can drive under those, like they.
And then the parades, ¿verdad? También.
Yeah.
Those parades, all the car clubs. I still remember when all the car clubs used to come out and all those parades
Yeah,
for Veterans Day y todo eso.
rodeo parade. Yeah.
Did you guys throw the show right here? Watch, let me show you guys real quick. Fue en el Cocopan. Y fue en el
That was you, probably.
That was me. 18.
2018, yep.
Yep.
I was about to show you.
Yep.
My son was about 1 year. Yeah. Watch that.
That. I threw that show.
That
I was
a great
I
show
was
right there, yeah.
I was United Dreams back then.
Oh,
Yeah.
I threw that show at the Cocopa. Those were some fun times too. Yeah,
video right there.
that's
That was
See,
cool.
Big Cisco.
Cisco's car right there.
Yeah.
That's new class. You know? Yeah. No?
I know that's Cisco's car, but.
Kenny?
Yeah, that's 2018 right there.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the last time we did it there. And see, even back then, I still would always talk to Sal like, we were smart. We didn't judge the show. I'd hire Sal to judge the show for me.
Someone at work that doing that 22.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
See, told you guys I knew how to look great a little bit. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. A little close up right there.
Nice.
Yeah, that was fun, man. Pero damn, engraving. Cuando estás engranado for like 8 hours y estás así con es una bola,
yeah.
¿verdad? Y estás engranado así, se te engarrota la mano. You feel like your hand cramps like this. You know? It's all weird.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Si te
And then you're
engranas,
splitting it around.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun, man. I like to paint stuff like that and draw, but that was something different.
That guy.
Oh, yeah.
Engraving was something different.
Oh yeah.
Different art.
Yeah, it helps out though. I think everybody says it helps out like if you know how to draw and stuff, like with the engraving side.
He did say that he's like, I know you know how to draw and stuff like that, but you're not gonna engrave anything for a whole month. For a whole month,
You're gonna
give you these
just-
little sheets.
uh-huh.
You're gonna do straight lines.
Strolls, uh-huh.
Straight lines. Yeah, I estaba todo el día just doing straight lines. Straight lines. He's like, all right, now do some curves in between the lines, and don't get out of the line. And that's a little curves, boom, boom. He's like, all right, now do this little circle in between these little curves. I'm like, all right. But man, that's a whole different art.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's como todo, man. The engraving, the airbrushing,
Yeah, it's a total
pen
different-
striping. I think the pen striping is just up there, huh, with engraving, ¿verdad?
Yeah. I mean, between striping and then like all like the different style patterns.
Because you gotta get the pincel, and you gotta
Same thing.
and you gotta be
Like,
twisting to make so you get to where and still curve your hand. I remember how Angela used to do it. Like,
not only
so
that,
I
like,
amazed. I was like, damn, that's dope.
yeah, like when you do like the guys that do like straight lines, make sure the line is the same
It's the same
thickness all the way around. 'Cause if not, it's gonna be, if you're pushing a little bit more, it's gonna make it wider here. And then, so I'm too shaky to be doing any of that stuff.
And I mean, there's styles and forms to do it. You can even put like a little piece of tape, like a straight tape.
There's
Pen
different.
tape,
Yeah. And some do that. They'll put the tape just for a guideline. I seen Carlitos where he just fucking gets baby part, and then he fucking just glides it with
Tenía un
it.
special glove de Angelo, me acuerdo que tenía un
Sí,
special glove.
un white glove
Decía
como silk.
¿Cómo se llama? Those gloves that you play pool with.
Yeah.
Oh, see, those ones, yeah.
Ajá.
The ones that so when you had, and he was. That was an art. It was an art. It was a science to it too.
Yeah. Porque you had to stretch out that paint as far as you could.
Mm-hmm. And then they're going like this for a good one. You're like, you already have paint on the brush. He's like, no, there's a certain amount that I need on it, and then they start doing it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a cool art form right there. Yeah. So will there ever be another show again, like a big show, como nos tiraban antes, como in the fairgrounds or Joe Henry Park, como antes así like a giant show like that? Looking in the fairgrounds, down también es the big spot, luego adentro de each building had different cars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The sound system. Remember that van? Era una van que venía de San Luis.
Yeah.
Que hacía alrededor todo el building.
Yeah. I don't remember whose it was, but I think it was
Realistic.
Realistic. Yeah. I don't remember the guy's name, pero yeah, I don't know.
A lot has changed.
A lot has changed.
A lot has changed.
Back
Definitely.
then, también there was a lot of like that we were just talking about. And that's the thing with lowriding, the phases. You know what I mean? It's like lowrider's been around for a long time, and maybe not that many people build them no more, but it's still there. Lowriding is lowriding. Back in the day, there was mini trucks. Then they phased out.
It took a little break.
Yeah.
I believe it took a little break. But then all of a sudden, it's just, boom, you start seeing all kinds of lowriders back again. I see like, boom, boom, de volada. Like, it's been about a good, 3 years, 4 years, que they made a huge comeback.
Yeah, everybody started coming back out with the cars.
And right now it's all kind of what it is too is money too. Like everything went up.
It's an expensive.
I mean, like you said,
hobby.
3-4 years ago,
For sport,
you
some people say sport hobby.
3-4 years ago, you could buy a set of rims for $600-700, which people could afford it. Now you're looking, the cheapest is what, $1,100,
Yeah.
$1,200. You know what I mean? So a lot of it, I think a lot of it kind of falls to that too, because back in the day it was a lot cheaper than what it is now.
So that's the cheapest like set of rims you can buy, like 14s and
13, 14, about $1,200.
$1,200.
Knockoffs.
Knockoffs.
Chrome,
Knockoffs.
Probably.
Probably.
And that's just the rims itself. You still got to buy the
Still got about the
white ones.
tires, yeah.
And those
Yeah.
run about 800 por ahí. or más.
Depends on the brand, but I mean, you go 300 for
So you get yourself
tires.
a nice set of rims for like
15, 16.
Yeah.
with the
With
tires.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's. I think that has a lot to do with it. I mean, to do a big show, I mean, there's a lot of science to it. It's not something simple that people say, "Yeah, I'm gonna throw a show." You can go kick back on 4th Avenue, cool. You can call that a show and shine. It's all good. But when it comes to a big show, whoever's throwing that show, there's a lot of science to it. I mean, you got to find the venue.
Yeah.
You know how lowriders are too. Let's get back to the old school stereotype. Regardless of, we know we're all family oriented, but people stereotype it. Oh, you know, I don't, you know, we're gonna charge you extra, or you guys are gonna fight, or you know what I mean. You get stereotyped. To find a right venue, that's the whole key to finding the right venue for it. Then the dates. There's so many shows going on, so many things. I mean, you can only do so much with people in town. We love everybody in town. We have a lot of car clubs.
Shows when I was a kid. Right?
But when you get people to come out of town, you got to figure out, like I said, it's a science. You got to see what shows are in Phoenix, see what shows in California, because you want those guys to come down. You want something different, so we all see different things. That has a lot to do with it too. So it's pretty hard nowadays. So we do the best we can with our show. Like everybody else, we'd like to expand. Like I said, get to that point. Like I said, I threw the ones at the casino. Those were one of the biggest ones we had here. I mean, it was.
Yeah.
I had the hotel in lockdown. I mean, people would come. I mean, I had an after party there.
There was another dope one here too in Paradise, huh?
They tried.
¿Cuándo fue ese? Not too long ago, huh?
Oh, they did.
Last year, I think, no? That's when they had MC Magic.
Yeah,
huh?
MC Magic.
I think it was last year.
Yeah.
Last year, huh?
You know what I mean? And it's just
was
the
that turn
venue.
out?
From what I heard, it was okay, but
yeah.
the thing is that day too, there was another event somewhere else.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
it's just hard, because I mean, you can have your locals all day, every day. They're gonna come. Everybody local is gonna come to you. We're all like family here. Any car club,
It's getting the outside people.
but it's getting the outside people. You know what I'm saying? To come out there, to
Collaborate
come.
with you.
So I mean, it's just the venue, and it's just the money of people. You know, it's like it's what it is in the end. You know, but I mean, we can only hope. We can only hope.
There's cool that there's shows. There's shows to go to.
Yeah.
And there's 2 shows that are coming up. One this Saturday, the 13th, and the following Saturday, the 20th. And the 13th is going to be at Walmart. And the 20th is going to be for the Senior Living Center.
Yeah. It's up there in the foothills.
But
That's gonna be a quick 2-hour show. They just kind of want some cars out there so that the residents there, like the older gentlemen that are their senior people that are there, can actually get like a little Father's Day kind of little show for them. So
I'm going to bring it up one more time so the audience can see it. This is going to be for this Saturday, Walmart, Avenue B. $20 to register. It's going to be all vehicles, cars, motorcycles, everything. You got a show. You got a car to show, bring it out. It's going to be benefit for the Children's Hospital Network. The Phoenix, huh?
yeah.
And the next one's going to be at the Senior Living Center. Yes, where's this one located at?
In the foothills.
Oh, in the foothills.
In the
Okay,
foothills,
there we go.
yeah.
Ativo Senior Living Yuma Center.
It's by kind of like by Pizza Hut out there by the
commercial
new
center.
what's that?
Okay.
That store over there? Sprouts.
Oh,
By the new Sprouts up in the foothills.
It's like Caddy Corner from Daybreakers, no?
Yeah, something like that.
there's a Sprouts in the
Yeah.
There's the soul out there too. There's the soul out there too now.
Damn, I haven't been out there in a while.
Yeah.
Well, let's go show some love this Saturday and the following Saturday. Keep those cars clean because there's back-to-back shows. Yeah.
Oh,
That's it.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining me today on the podcast. And like I said, I'll be going to both shows. Looking forward.
Nice.
And
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Thank
No,
you
thank
for
you.
sharing the shows. And anything else you guys want to share? Where can they follow you? Follow the car club. Is there a page for the car club?
There's I haven't been able to change the name on it.
we'll try to get it as soon as we
Yeah,
can.
we'll let you know later. But like me, it's mostly on Facebook.
But it has your information right there.
Yeah. Actually, none of the flyers don't have our information because
Oh,
again,
the phone number right there, right?
we're just
It's,
sponsoring
nice
them. That's
the event coordinator
that's
there.
the event
From
coordinator.
there, yeah.
But like Sal GT Arroyo, I think that's
And
on.
I'm
So
Rene.
just get, through
Yeah,
you guys
on
if there's
Facebook,
anything,
yeah. Rene GT
Google for any
Gonzalez
information
too,
about
yeah.
car shows coming
Yeah.
up,
Yeah.
events.
And like I
Cool,
said, October 3rd right now, Tacos and Tunes show. That's
Nice.
That's one of the bigger shows that we do.
Summertime?
So no,
Here,
actually
here.
here.
Oh, here.
Here.
Downtown. Yeah?
That's,
The venues
They
up,
changed, right?
that can change.
It's probably gonna change this year. Probably better. It'll be better because again, it's another night show because it gets so hot. So, but yeah, for sure, it's October
They
3rd.
usually have a show también para el Corn Festival and
Somerton,
That's mi
that's
vida.
Mi Vida.
and what's the other one too?
The
they have
Tamale
another-
Festival.
The Tamale Festival.
They
right?
don't. They do. They
No.
do. No, they do the.
Tamale Festival don't have a show.
No, but the night before they do the razors. Don't they do the razor side by sides? think the
Yeah.
day before, no? Christmas parade, is that what it is?
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah, but yeah, Mi Vida has their show too in November in Somerton. That's a pretty good show.
Yeah.
That's all downtown Somerton. They'll close it down for them, so that's another one. Like locally, that's another good show to go to support them out there.
For sure support. Again, guys, June 13th, June 20th. Good times. They're going to be throwing some good shows. Make sure you guys go out there and have your whips out. Anything you want to show out there, go out there and show your love, your support. All right, guys. Offbeat and Unfiltered. Good night. You guys have a good night. Se la lavan. Take a shower.